Hi guys, what's up? It's Tanisha. I'm coming to you guys live and ready to talk. Um, I want to introduce myself first because I've never been on YouTube. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. My 7-year-old has it on lock. It's not my thing, but I wanted to come for people that are my age that are struggling with menstrual issues, fibroids, endometriosis, things that they may not even know they're dealing with internally that doctors refuse to acknowledge for black women, minority women, women period, because we're told to be this superhuman and deal with things and not talk about it. And I'm here to talk about it. Like, I really have to talk about it for myself, for my kids, being that I have two girls that'll eventually maybe go through this same situation. Um, and what I noticed when I was searching on YouTube for people that had my same issues and that were my same age, I couldn't find anybody. I didn't see them. Like I was telling my friend, I was like, friend, I'm gonna have to do this because I was searching, researching, and I didn't see anybody that I could turn to that really documented their journey from start to end. And I wish I could have. I wish I would have thought about it when this first started. But trust me, we have plenty of time. Have a whole list of things to talk about. But I just want to first start off with how this began. Um, I started feeling like my body was taking over my life. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't make the moves I wanted to make because of the pain I felt for 7 days every month. Um, and that was with my menstrual cycle. That's where it started. I've always had heavy cramps. I've always had um, bad menstrual cramps and heavy bleeding where you had to double pad it up or whatever. You know, I never had the luxury of just popping in a tampon with a little panty liner or whatever. Never had that luxury. I've had accidents in high school, middle school. The wrap the jacket around you. I was your girl, doing it all, trying to protect myself. And I just really feel like I wish there was just a better way of, and I know they have different ways of handling your menstrual cycle now, but for heavy bleeders like me, I just don't think there's anything out there yet that just tops it off and helps us through it. But yeah, um, the pain started to become unbearable. And that's when I knew, all right, I can't even go outside, so I'm going to have to fix this. Somebody has to listen to me because I've always been told, oh no, this is normal. You know, some people have cramps, some people don't. Unfortunately, you were cursed with cramps, and you take this and you should be fine. Hey, if you get on birth control, you'll be okay. Well, I couldn't do birth control. It gave me severe migraines because of the amount of estrogen, and my body couldn't take it. So I've never been successful. I've tried everything. NuvaRing, the Mirena after my first baby, which drove me insane. I bled for 30 days, and the pills of all sorts that they just changed the name, but it's really the same birth control. I've had it all. So I wasn't prepared to go down that road again, even though everybody and every doctor I've seen has tried to force it on me, including the one that I'm dealing with right now. Um, but yeah, I was like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. This pain is not normal. You can't make me believe it is. And I can't do it. I'm about to die. That's pretty much what I felt like. So I literally had to ask my regular doctor to refer me out to somebody who happened to be in the same building across from her that could look into things that I had researched myself, like fibroids, uterine cancer. I was paranoid. I researched everything like a crazy person, but I wanted them to look deeper. And she was like, yeah, you should go over to this lady. And I won't say any names just because I don't want to put anybody out there. But I did. I went on a whim. I didn't know how much she cost or anything. I didn't even know if I was covered by her, but I went and I pretty much said, I need to be checked out. I feel like something more is going on, and it went from there. Literally, this day I went in, all I know is I was explaining that she was prepared. She did a ultrasound, the internal ultrasound with the little long thing, and she found a mass in my uterus, and she pretty much said that your uterus should be, I may not be exact with this, but for example, your uterus should be 11 centimeters. Yours is pretty much at 15 right now. She was like, that's an alert for me. That lets me know something is there that shouldn't be. It is abnormal. It is not shaped the right way. And from there, she came back and was ready to do a biopsy. She was like, this is either cancerous or not. 3 weeks, you'll know the results. The worst pain ever. Like, the needle I know was this long. If it wasn't, it looked like it to me. And then that was the numbing needle. She did it like a pap smear. So she put it in, opened it up, and she was like, oh yeah, the numbing needle, that's so I can numb your cervix so you won't feel anything. You're gonna feel a burning. Felt the burning? She was accurate. Like, okay, now you're gonna feel force. Okay, I did. A lot of it. Pressure, and more pressure. And then I was waiting for the moment where the numbing kicked in. I never felt that moment. I may not have felt her cut me. Maybe that's what it was for, because she did have to cut a hole to get through and get a part of the mass out to do the biopsy, but it was hell. And it didn't last any more than 5 to 10 minutes, but it felt like an hour because of the pain. And I was sweating bullets. I was literally calling out, I'm a Christian. I was out, God help me. I was looking up, God help me, please help me. Oh my God. She's like, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. Mind you, I deal with these pains every month, but this was a different type of pain. And I was just like, oh my God, oh my God. And she was like, are you gonna be alright? We're almost done. And she's like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna get you cleaned up. Because just so happened when I went in, I was on that menstrual cycle. So mind you, I'm feeling my regular cramps and whatever she's doing. I was miserable. Literally, when I left there, I looked in the mirror in my car, and I was like washed. And I'm black, but I could tell like I was just numb. And she's like, yeah, just when you get home, take ibuprofen and you'll be fine. Was not fine. I bled and I bled and I bled. She even prescribed me some medicine for the bleeding to stop it. And then from there, of course, you wait these long periods of time for the results. And then what irritated me the most and what made me know I gotta talk about this is because literally nobody ever called me with my results. I'm up here thinking cancer because who wouldn't? You don't hear the other part that says, oh, you don't. It's either you do or you don't. You only hear you do. And I was looking for that. Oh, yeah, we're just calling back to give you the results because it's been 3 weeks and to let you know that no, you don't. Never got that call. I ended up calling, having to get the results myself. And she was like, well, we're going to have you come in anyways and she's gonna give you everything. So I went in. She told me, oh yeah, by the way, that was benign, which means no cancer if somebody doesn't know. But we do need to have the surgery. Let's go back. I think that all happened that same day. She planned the surgery. The day she did the biopsy, she knew she was going to have to clean, whether it was cancer or not, she was going to have to clean it out. So that's what happened. She cleaned it out. She said she was going to have the surgery to clean that out, but also to verify, like put scopes down there to verify that I didn't have fibroids, to verify if I had endometriosis. She said basically this surgery allows her to do anything extra that she would need to do to help me. She was like, yeah, I think you're actually a great candidate for this endometriosis, I forget the name, like these tests or whatever, trial period is what she said, that they have for medicine, new medicine they're trying out. And I'm like, endometriosis? We went from you have a mass to endometriosis? She's like, oh yeah, when your uterus looks like that and the lining looks like that and we see this scar tissue and this and that, that's usually what it is. And I'm like, but you didn't say that, and now I'm finding out. So literally, I get in the car, call my best friend, and I'm bawling because I'm a researcher. I'm doing all this research about the mass and with uterine cancer, skipping over endometriosis. I didn't even, and I know it may not be a big deal to some, but to me, anything that's wrong with me is a problem, and it's going to be an ongoing problem, and I had an issue with that. It was just the bedside manner, the lack of information that made me feel like, is it because I'm too young? Is it because I'm black? And you guys feel like we complain about everything. You think I just want some pain medicine? What is it? What am I doing wrong? What am I saying wrong to make you feel like you can't give me more or be helpful to me? And I wasn't getting that, and I'm still not, unfortunately. So yeah, we planned the surgery. I was shocked. I had no idea what I was going to do, how I was going to take off of work, if this would be approved for taking off of work. I didn't know. My life had literally just did a 360. I was happy because she found something and I wasn't going crazy like everybody had tried to make me feel, but it was scary. And on the next video, I will explain how that surgery went. Thanks for watching.